Yeah, the board's all right.
You gonna get the more?
I got it back there.
What was this?
I can't eat them. Give them to the mayor. Columbus said that he had one to die.
Could we bring the trucks down if we could help at all? Can we get a pass to bring one or down or two down and see if there's any possible way we could help y'all with it? I talked to a couple of people over here, and Miss Perry, and a couple other ones over here, and
you can bring them down and have them stand by, and you're going to have to explain to them it's their own choice, you know.
Okay, well, I got two roofers over there, one 5, 6 big rows of poly and stuff.
Well, like I said, that's fine.
We want y'all's permission to bring a truck into town.
Well, that's fine. But bring it down to town. Don't get into town. Don't get intermingled here, and be on the standby. And if anybody needs you, fine. But it'll be a private treaty between y'all.
Is there any way we can get a pass so we won't?
We got
stop
stopped by a trooper.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, Mayor, what type of relief are you going to ask for?
We've already called the National Guard and the Civil Defense out of the state of Montgomery, and we've got Civil Defense out of Russell County, and you name it, everybody volunteer help of all kinds. As far as we know right now, that's the only thing I'm asking for right now. We've had the Corps of Engineers here, and we've got them on standby for the time being.
Is the cleanup operation so far coming along pretty smoothly?
It's coming along good right now on the volunteer basis.
Are you hampered by any sightseers or anything right now?
We have a little bit, but we're holding that down.
What type of rescue facility are you setting up right now?
We have Red Cross and the Civil Defense set up at the Hirschberg Family Practice Center.
Okay. Are you getting a lot of help from the community?
Yes, a fantastic response from all the communities surrounding.
Has anything like this ever happened to the small community of Hirschberg before?
Never. It's never happened before.
Will it ever be the same again?
Never, I don't think. Never be the same again. You can look at it and see that I don't see how it can ever be like it is now. It was before.
Your name, please?
John Williams.
Mayor Phoenix City James, when that call in doesn't.
Okay, Nancy, tell us what happened when you woke up this morning.
Well, I felt everything being sucked out of my house, and I immediately ran and got my 2 children and put them under a bed. Once I found out that they were okay, I'm an EMT, and I knew I had to get to the ambulance. I went next door and got a neighbor to sit with my children and ran down and got Tag Williams, our ambulance driver. And it was dark, and you could not get through the roads, and everybody that was screaming and hollering. And we went immediately to the worst hit area where we started working on this man that was buried under his house, and Mr. Williams crawled under the house, and we put a backboard on the man. It's medical stuff, and Mr. Williams lifted him out from underneath a space about 2.5 feet, and we got him into the ambulance where he died. And by that time, other people saw the ambulance there and started coming to the ambulance or telling us where the other wounded were, and we treated them. And by that time, I guess 2 to 2.5 hours had elapsed, and other ambulance services were then getting in, and they transported our victims for us so we could stay and help the others.
Have you ever seen anything like this before? Damage to the small town of 800 is estimated in the millions of dollars. Workers began cleaning up what's left of Hurtsboro this morning. But as one resident said, Hurtsboro will never be the same again. Kim Davis, WSFA TV News, Hurtsboro, Alabama. Damage to the small town of Hurtsboro is estimated in the millions of dollars. Workers began cleaning up what's left of the small community. I'm sorry. Damage to the small town of 800 is estimated in the millions of dollars. Workers began cleaning up what's left of Hurtsboro this morning. But as one resident said, Hurtsboro will never be the same again. Kim Davis, WSFA TV News, Hurtsboro, Alabama. Damage to the small town of 800 is estimated in the millions of dollars. Workers began cleaning up what's left of Hurtsboro this morning, but as one resident said, Hurtsboro will never be the same again. Kim Davis, WSFA TV News, Hurtsboro, Alabama. Where was it?
Sitting right there, backed up to that. See, it had to flip over and everything. It was backed up to that.
It was about that far from the water. Yeah, I'm looking back. I was about to move up down. Rode it to the ground.
Was that tree down when you went through that house?
I don't know.
You were lucky it stayed.
Oh, she must have been the belle of the ball.
Could this be done any other way except drape right on her?
Yes, the lovely fluid lines of the bias cut. Thank you. Our next model is Carolyn.
To her daughter's debutante ball, and with old family.
Optimistic order of revelry ball also. Now, Kathleen was queen in 1979 and 80, and this is the gown that she wore, and it looks